Oh, come on.
Jillian is here. She's not here. She's on the phone, but she needs a second date update, and we're going to try to help her out. Hello, Jillian.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for taking my call.
Huh?
Thank you for taking my call.
Oh, happy to do it. So take us to the beginning. How did you meet Lucas, and how'd the first date go? And then we'll go from there.
Okay, so Lucas and I met on Bumble. I know it sounds cliche, but I've just been having such a hard time finding anybody I'm interested in. And then it seems like when I am, they're not interested in me. And so I just gave a shot calling you today, or having you help me rather today, because I don't know what to do.
All right. Well, you met him on Bumble, and I assume you chatted back and forth before making a date?
Yeah, he was funny. He was, just seemed pretty lively. So we met for drinks, and we had a really, really good time. Maybe it wasn't the best choice for a first date in hindsight, because we may have had a few too many, but we were just having a good time. And he seemed really interested in me, and I know I had a good time and really liked our time together. So I'm kind of stymied, if you will, why he hasn't reached back out.
Well, how'd the date end?
Well, we had a really good time. Let me just say that. I don't want to.
The date ended at my place.
Yeah.
It did. We had a really good time, and I don't know. I'm trying to read into it. Maybe I went too far, too fast, and that was a turnoff. I don't know. He seemed to really enjoy himself, and then the next morning he had to help a friend or something, and he just took off. But he kissed me when he left, and he said he would call me, and it felt genuine. So it didn't seem like a dart for the door kind of thing. But then I haven't heard from him.
I'll call you. Gave you a kiss. All right, I'll call you. Was he looking at you in the eye when he said that, or was he like looking the other way?
Like, I believed him in that moment, So I don't know what could have gone wrong.
Okay. Anything else you think that's pertinent?
No. I mean, I texted him and just kept it light, but he never wrote back. So I decided to just give it up. But then it just kept bothering me. So I was like, let me just try this one last ditch effort.
Hey, you got nothing to lose.
That's right.
Right?
Let's see what we can make happen around here.
Yeah, did I say we had some serious chemistry going on? So, I mean, that, like I said, it's kind of rare for me to have a guy I'm interested that seemingly was interested too. So, yeah.
Hey, that's something.
Felt a little too special to just give up this easy.
Well, why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll call Lucas, try to get the story from him, and maybe organize a second date. As second date update continues. Next, Jeff and Jenn, Cincinnati's Q102. Jillian had a great date with Lucas. They met on Bumble, like a lot of people do online. It's not that unusual. She says, it's just so cliche. It's okay. People meet on dating apps. It's the way of the world in 2020.
That's how you do it. I mean, if any of you ended up single, that's the first thing you would do, isn't it? To sign up on a dating app?
I don't know. I think I might just be single after listening to Second Date Update.
Yeah.
All of us are like, I don't even know if I would ever date again, Jen.
It doesn't sound so bad.
Not at all.
That being said, we would love for you to start dating.
I'm sure you would. Like, I don't bring you enough entertainment with my life as it is.
I mean, I'm just thinking of all of the show content.
There'd be a lot of show content there.
Yeah, there
for sure.
would.
Lucas was funny. He seemed interested in her. They may have had too many drinks. Maybe a drinking date is not a great idea for a first date, but it led to her place. And she said they had great chemistry there as well. So when Lucas left, he gave her a kiss, said, I'll call you, and never did. She sent a few playful, light texts, but he never responded to any of them. And here we are. Jillian, do you feel that was accurate, my little recap there?
Yes, I do.
You ready to call Lucas?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Hello?
Hi, Lucas.
Yes.
Hi, Lucas. It's Jeff and Jen.
Oh, no, you guys can't be calling me about second date update, can you?
Just once, I want to get my foot in the door before they're on to us.
We don't get away with anything around here.
Maybe we should just stop doing this bit for a while.
You think so? Should we give it a break?
Maybe just give it a rest.
Do people forget about it?
People let their defenses go down. No, listen, I promise. We just got a few questions for you, Lucas, if you don't mind.
I'm not going to lie, though, this is rough.
Well,
But I think some of the fellas might be on board with me on this one.
you think the fellas would be on board with you?
Okay.
Lay it on us. We're listening.
Okay, so I thought things were going pretty good. We met on Bumble. I thought she was really attractive, very well built, in all the right places, if you know what I mean.
Very well built in all the right places. Did I hear you correctly?
That's quite a compliment.
Okay.
Yes, incredibly attractive, beautiful one.
Okay.
I wanted to spend time with her, so after a couple of drinks, we went back to her place, and things were not disappointing. It was a very good time, and I was planning on calling her again, but then something happened that made me think again.
Something happened what again?
Something happened that made me
Think again?
question the future. Yeah, think again.
Okay. What was that?
So when I was leaving, I was saying goodbye, and I noticed a sign in her kitchen that said TT's Kitchen.
TT's?
And yes. And so I asked her who TT was, and she said that that's what all of her friends call her. And, it's stuck in my head for some reason. So I have a friend who's a bit of a perv, and he's always showing me pics of OnlyFans. And one of his favorite pages is called TT's and so you see where this is going now?
So she has an OnlyFans page?
Yeah. Because here's the thing. TT never shows her face. Just her and itty bitty.
And her itty bitty. So the name of the, because you're a little muffled, kind of hard to hear. So I just
Yeah,
want to make sure we've got this clear.
I'm
The
sorry.
name of her OnlyFans page is TT's.
Oh, I thought he said, okay. I thought he said kitties and talking about the downstairs kitty. I thought
Unless she's on the itty bitty committee.
She might be. So let's get some clarity here.
She
Are
might
her
be.
the itty bitties or are her itty bitties her nether regions?
Her itty bitties are her nether region.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. And so you think that's her?
Oh, no, I know it's her. In it, she never shows her face. But honestly, I would recognize her body anywhere.
Hey.
And it's totally her.
And what does she do in the videos? Is she like cooking up dinner or something? Or
Making a stroganoff in TT's kitchen.
Stroganoff. Stroganoff.
Tim just cracked himself up. I don't know if he just...
From what I understand, if you can imagine it, she's probably done it.
Whoa.
So there's a lot going on there. And she does cook in her kitchen also. And, I had a fantastic time with her. I think she's a wonderful person, but I just can't take someone who has an OnlyFans page to meet my mom,
Well, your mom's not going to know she's got an OnlyFans page.
I hope
My
not.
mom would never know.
My mom probably doesn't even know what OnlyFans is. To tell you the
Exactly.
truth.
You could totally get away with this.
Yeah, but
dude.
people make a lot of money on that, dude. She could be like a multi-gajillionaire. You don't even know.
Yeah, is it a super nice kitchen?
kitchen was okay. I thought it was nice. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know that my family would accept that. And I don't know that it's necessarily something that I want as part of my life.
All right. Well,
So that's the
gist of it.
That's the gist of it. Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk to Jillian. Jillian.
Well, I make a lot of money. I've been doing it for a while. I'm pretty dang good at it. So if he has a problem with me being self-supporting and entrepreneurial, I guess that's going to have to be his problem.
Do you talk on these videos?
I do. I keep them kind of short, though. They're mostly in the style of like Penthouse or something, where it's more just visual. Right. And you should be so lucky to be the one to actually touch and be with me. Thousands of guys would kill for that. Like that,
ain't wrong.
they say me is their fantasy. So
thousands of guys.
I mean, she's got a lot of followers.
Are you top 1%?
How do you know?
I've dabbled. I have a friend that really has a unique feature about her bosom area.
Yes.
And she has been wanting to, like, for real, do this.
Start a page.
Well, we've talked about you having your own
but
OnlyFans
not
page.
in a serious way.
You could make a buck or two with what you got going on. That big idea.
Big idea.
you should do it. It's super fun and it gives you a boost. So, I mean, these words hurt, but I also like have a lot of pride in that I have a lot to offer someone and not just my body.
Now, does your family know that you do this?
My sister does, but nobody else does.
Nobody else. So where do they think all the money's coming from?
You know, my secretarial job that I've had for quite some time.
Okay.
I think I've risen in the ranks.
Okay.
Just has a really generous boss.
Yeah. Or you don't spend, you don't spend a ton of it.
Or
you're
you're
not
exactly.
flashy.
Very
You're
true.
not
putting
flashy.
it in your 401k.
Right.
There you go.
Or whatever.
All
And
right.
that's true too.
Well, glad you have a creative outlet. And hey, it is what it is. We appreciate Lucas's honesty. It's not for everyone. We get that.
Mm-hmm.
And Jillian, rock on.
Thank you.
It's my new phrase
Love it.
now, for misunderstood people. I'm just going to
Right.
start saying rock on.
Do your thing. You be you. Live free.
Okay.
Yeah. Why are you giggling? Because you said rock on.
I don't know why.
Stroking off?
Yes, all the reasons.
Best of luck to you two. Thank you so much for coming on Second Date Update. Really enjoyed talking to you both.
Yeah. Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. You need a little help with a second date update or an idea for an OnFans page? Send us an
I've had 3 people
email.
text me in the last 8 minutes.
I'm telling you.
asking, what's the link?
I'm telling you, Tim, for hers or yours?
Not mine, for hers.
I think you've had the best idea. I mean, we can't share it, but if ever you were to do it, I think you would make a small fortune. I do. I think people would be like, what the hell?
Well, and the best part about your idea, Tim, is that no one would know it's you.
Right. You'd be like TT.
Because your
you wouldn't
face,
show
your face
face.
isn't involved.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Let me know if you need a marketing person. I'm here to help market you.
You know, speaking of that, Chris and I have our little Resist the Boring thing. We have a nice little Instagram following there of interior designers. Chris does a really nice job. I do social media here at the station from time to time.
Yes, sir.
A friend reached out and said, hey, I would like to go out to dinner to discuss maybe you guys giving me some pointers to get my OnlyFans started.
Well, there you go.
Ooh, can I come?
We already had the little meeting.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And?
We haven't made any steps forward, but it was a good brainstorming session.
So you know what to do now for your OnlyFans
Well,
page.
that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe if I do it. And
I
then this
only want
friend
like a
does it.
5% cut. Like, isn't that what most agents get? What do agents get, Jen?
It depends if they create it if for radio, how it works is if they find you the job, they get 10%. If you find if you find the job and they just negotiate the deal, 5%.
Oh yeah, so I'm a solid 5%, Tim. Because you're going to be responsible for recruiting your own fans, but I'll help you with, content.
You've come up with the idea and you've done everything.
Because I've already had a couple of ideas that I've shared with them about your fans.
Mm-hmm. So trust me, once I do it, I'll let everybody know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there any part of you though that thinks, like energetically in the universe, is it a good idea for me to participate in this
No.
and support?
Absolutely not. Nope. There are people out there making 10 times what I'm making, doing 99% less work.
Yeah.
And they're doing stuff like that. Driving around their Maserati because they showed their wang on the internet. Meanwhile, here we are working 2 jobs, 40 hours a week, just trying to pay the damn mortgage.
Amen.
All right, let me take a breather. How about $1,000 for playing a game on the radio? 1K letter of the day is coming up next. I got really fired up there for a minute. I'm sorry.
You did.
I apologize.
Your face is red too.
Get out that
You're
great.
flush.